Greetings, Divine Radiance. Welcome. I am Nahkila of AshworthScott Life Sculpting, and I am a divine interpreter, psychic life coach, and mentor. And today I am here to deliver your Monday money message. So listen, if you haven't subscribed already, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Join our community so you can come and get these messages that are good soul food. Good soul food that's going to help to elevate your consciousness and just make you realize on an even deeper level who you are as a soul individual, a soul being, and why you're here. And if you are a return subscriber, thank you so much. Welcome back. Welcome back, fam bam. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what Message Spirit has for us today. Okay, that one I'm being told to take. And that one, am I going to take another one? Okay. Ooh. That one flew right on out and then pull from the bottom. All right, so let's get into it. Let's see what messages Spirit has for us today. We have delight, belong, empowerment, and protection. Okay, so now, first of all, as I'm looking at these cards, I'm seeing a few things. I am seeing root chakra, get grounded, heart chakra, more healing. I am seeing the void, which indicates going into those shadow places and identifying more of who you are by getting in touch with those things that were hidden and buried because you were taught that they weren't acceptable, right? And then also your sacral chakra. So if any of those chakras resonate with you, let me know in the comments. If any of that resonates with you regarding your chakras, maybe one or two, maybe all of them. Okay, with delight and belonging, what Spirit is saying is it is time for you to understand that you are here to delight in the spice of life, right? You are here to enjoy life. Now, we all have our journey, and part of that journey, for those of us that are here to answer callings in this lifetime and to be light bringers, light warriors, for those that are still asleep to help shift the collective consciousness, we've had a period of this journey where it was traumatic, where it was painful, where it felt horrible, right? But if you're here today, Spirit is saying you are now out of that period of your life. And whether you have accepted that fact and healed your way out of it or not, Spirit is saying now is the time to do so, right? Or to understand that it is okay to release that aspect of yourself, right? It's not about struggle anymore. Part of you being able to increase your level of wealth to bring more prosperity and abundance into your life in all areas, but particularly we're talking about money, right? It's time for you to give yourself permission to enjoy life, right? Enjoy life. So that means doing more of what you enjoy. Now you may be thinking, well, Nahkila, I would love to travel, but I really don't have it right now. Well, first of all, stop talking about what you don't have. Even if you decide to word that in a way that says, I am currently creating, right? I am currently receiving, right? I'm currently being guided into knowing how to, right? That's better than I don't have it or I'm broke or anything that speaks in lack, right? But if you really think about it and you look at those little things, like how often do you eat out, right? How often do you get coffee on your way to work or to an event? How often do you shop online? Right? How often do you pick up that thing in the store that wasn't on your list, right? There's so many ways that you can shave, right? Shave off of what you're circulating so that you can have more available to you when you choose to do things like travel or investing in a life coach, right? Or taking yourself on a pampering spa day, right? There's ways, right? There's ways that are present to you right now, right? And then there's always stepping into your power and understanding that you are a master manifester and with Spirit as your co-creator, because it's like you're the boss, right? You're the boss. Think about a work environment. There's a boss that gives the rules. There's a boss that says, okay, this is the job that has to be done today and go ahead and do it, right? Go ahead and do it. Now, oftentimes, if you have a healthy boss, that boss don't micromanage. That boss don't come and tell you exactly how to do it. That boss just tells you what has to be done, and the boss steps away, delegates and steps away, and allows you to get the job done. Now, a healthy boss, one that's not toxic, isn't gonna really so much care about how it gets done as long as the end result is the same, right? So you're being called to be that healthy boss, which means you speak into existence, you have conversations with God, you let spirit know exactly what it is that you're choosing to create in your life, and then you set back, you go ahead and delegate, and you allow spirit to make those magic and miracles happen in your life without you attempting to say, well, this is how it looks or this is how it goes, right? Because then think about it. If you had a boss that was micromanaging, how much work would you get done? And it wouldn't feel good to you or that boss to be in that micromanaging relationship with one another, right? So just take a deep breath, relax, set your intention, have conversations with spirit, and release it, surrender, right? Now, when we talk about empowerment, by you doing that, you empower yourself to not only receive more, but you empower yourself to create more, right? Because when you're micromanaging and you're so focused on that one thing that you put in spirit's hands while still being attached, it takes away from the energy that could be put someplace else, right? So when you allow yourself to surrender, when you allow yourself to set it and forget it, right? And release it to the divine, what you're now doing is you're freeing up energetic space for you to create more. And you're freeing up that space for you to receive the guidance, which is going to be you doing your part to receive, right? To create what it is that you said that you're choosing to have. Now we have protection. You are protected. You are protected. Protection is also your birthright, but it is so important for you to be protecting yourself every day. Every day. Even if you wake up and you say, I am now choosing to activate my divine protection, whatever comes to me that is not of highest light and love, may it return to sender or wherever it's meant to go for cleansing, and so it is. Now notice I was moving my hand because as I was saying that, I was visualizing an energetic shield of protection going from above my crown chakra to below the soles of my feet, encasing me in. And on the outside of it, I see a mirrored shield, right? A reflective shield. So whatever comes to you, it reflects, it bounces off, right? I'm rubber, you glue, whatever ill will you send to me bounces off of me and sticks to you. It's that concept. Remember that back in the day, even though those weren't the exact words, you know? But you get the picture, right? So spirit is just encouraging you to remember to protect yourself, because it's not even so much about like creating this fear of like, ooh, spooky spirits that are here to haunt me and steal my soul, right? It's not about that. Although that's a real thing. You know, I say it in a joking way, but it is a real thing. But spirit is saying, don't be afraid, right? Be aware. And remember, there is nothing that is stronger than your power in the light, right? So as long as you are aware and you're taking those necessary steps to protect yourself, you're good. But it's not just about that. It's also about people, right? By protecting yourself, you're creating a shield, a barrier between you and the lies that society is spoon feeding, force feeding us, actually. And it's gotten so bad to where the force feeding part is over. And now we're just opening our mouths, picking up the spoon and feeding it to ourselves. We've been so programmed as a collective, right? But you'll protect yourself from that penetrating your psyche the way it would if you weren't protected, right? With that being said, I'm being told to suggest that you give yourself a permanent break from the news, right? Just let it go. Any and everything that's required for me to know, I know. I've set that intention, spirit. The news is super negative, supercharged with negativity, and supercharged with an agenda that does not serve my highest good. So whatever is necessary for me to know, make sure I know, right? Make sure I know. So in order for you to create more abundance in your life, it's also about making sure your energy is protected. So people will come and they'll dump on you, right? And then you're carrying. They've been tired of carrying that bag, that sack on their back. So they come and they see a comfortable light. And they're like, ooh, let me sit under this light because it feels so warm. I feel protected. I feel safe. Let me just lay my burdens down and give them to you. Let me just speak to you about what I'm going through. Right? And you being the empathic light being that you are, that divinely radiant being that you are, when they put it down, you pick it up, right? You pick it up. And now you're carrying it. Ooh, and they walk away feeling lighter. But now you got their burdens on your back. So when you protect yourself, you're able to be a filter and not a sponge. You're able to see them, sit it down, and then you and them are able to leave it right there, right? So protection is so important. Take that one. Okay, I'm being told to look at the card on the bottom. And the card on the bottom is embrace. And again, it's connecting to that root chakra. But what I'm being told to tell you is to embrace yourself, your divine self. So here's a question I'm being led to ask you. And I'd like you to just close your eyes, take a few slow, deep breaths. And I'd like you to ask your soul to show you the individuals that you are currently judging harshly or at all. You might not see it as harsh, but judging, period. Right? Just take a moment to connect with those individuals. Who are you judging for what they're doing or they aren't doing, right? And when you get that picture of them in your mind, or when you hear their name or see their name, or just know, right? I'd like you to understand that those aspects of them that you are judging are aspects of yourself that you're being called to get in touch with, to heal and release if that's necessary, or to embrace more of, right? Right? And then I like you to think about those people or that person that you admire. It can be a celebrity, it can be a family member, it can be a friend, it can be a teacher, it can be whomever, right? But I'd like you to think about those characteristics that they possess that makes you admire them. And then I'd like you to understand that that too is a part of you. And the reason why you admire them is because you see an aspect of yourself in them. Same with the judgment. The reason why you're judging them is because you see an aspect of yourself in them, right? Just remember that everyone is your mirror. And when you can release the judgment and when you can embrace, right, the lesson, or you can embrace the qualities of those that you admire, well, then you'll be in a position to create even more abundance in your life, right? So this is your Monday money message today. If it resonated at all, leave a comment and let me know. Just say, thank you, Nahkila. It resonated, or go girl, whatever you feel like saying to me, leave a comment. And be sure to like the video and share it. And let me know what topics you like to talk about. All right, let me know. I'm also thinking about bringing back the monthly horoscope. So let me know how you feel about that. All right. But either way, if you're interested in scheduling a personal reading or an energy healing session with Gillian, or if you're interested in working together in the capacity of a life coach, or attend one of our retreats, go ahead and click the link in the description box, connect with me, and let's discuss how I can serve you on your journey, okay? I thank you so much, and I leave you with peace, love, bliss, and abundance. I'll talk to you soon.